Okay, welcome back to ClarkBartram.com. You remember this guy right here, John Riccio. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Nice to spend time with you again.
No doubt, no doubt. We just, I picked up John to go get Taylor, my daughter, who's 17 years old now. I mean, you remember when she was, what, 2 years old?
Two.
Golly, John is her godfather, so he wanted to go out and get her a gift, actually cash. That's all kids want is cash. That guy's ripped, man, running down the street right there. We're at my house, and we just wanted to sit together and talk to you, just about stuff. It was, John and I went to lunch at Pita's today. You saw Pita's on the website before, and we had my salad.
Awesome.
Good, huh?
Always good.
It's got some after effects to it, but it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
And anyway, John brought up something at lunch that I thought was really important. I just wanted to get on here together, kind of show you, that we're really, truly our friends. We love each other. We care about each other. We hang out. There was actually someone at Pita's today from ClarkBartram.com that's a member on the site. Anyway, John had mentioned today, and that's what I want you to talk about, is the fact that you'd mentioned you wish you would have appreciated what you had before, more. Now that you realize, your life has kind of changed a little bit. I want to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, for the last, I'd say about a month, I've been out of the SNF. I think you guys remember when we did a segment where we were actually in the SNF and you saw the screws. Skilled nursing facility, yeah. And you saw the screws were coming out. So I had those removed, and I had an opportunity to go with a mutual friend of ours just to get out of that atmosphere. And so it's given me a little time to think now that it's more of a quiet setting. And I was sitting back and I'm thinking, my gosh, I had so many opportunities to really enjoy being as fit as I was. It wasn't just a question of being a good bodybuilder, but in the circles of someone with cerebral palsy, I was in such rarefied air. I should have just sat back and enjoyed every day and drank it in and just really appreciated every little gift that I had. And unfortunately, what I did was I became hypercritical of everything. My diet wasn't brutal enough. My training wasn't hard enough. And so I missed out on just the sheer joy of having the ability to train for 3 hours like an animal and touch a lot of lives, encourage people, help them, at every aspect. I'd turn around, drop my dumbbells, be there for them. And I never really appreciated, wow, it's a gift and a privilege to, number one, to be able to take care of yourself. Number two, to have a physique that's above average. And number three, be able to use your gifts and talents to be a blessing to others. And now that, I can hardly do anything. It hurts to sit. I can't stand. I can't use the crutches. I can't get into the gym. I can't do any cardio. And my only vehicle of blessing is to try to take all my experiences and touch your lives in a positive way.
John had mentioned at lunch today, he wants to be interactive with you. He wants you to email him. So if you've been touched by John's stories, the articles, the blogs that he's done, he wants you to email him so he can have an actual dialogue with you instead of just having this monologue through the camera or an article that he's written or a blog that you've written. You want people to really communicate with you, right?
Yeah, I think for me, what's going to keep me going, because like I said, the doctors are saying that I'm kind of in what's called the final stages of CP. I'm one of the oldest guys in the country with cerebral palsy. And so to keep me going, there's a scripture that says, without revelation, my people perish. And for me, knowing that there's somebody else that wants to spend time with me so that I can be an encouragement to them one-on-one means more to me than anything. As much as we love training, and Clark and I do truly love it, what means more to us is that we can make a deposit into each and every one of you. Did the time you spend with us, did you go away a better person, whether it was emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever it was? That means more to us than anything at this point. Yeah, we want to be successful in the fitness industry, but at the end of the day, it's about touching lives. That's what really means a lot to us. That's why we were drawn to each other. That's how we met, in the gym, grinding it out, both getting ready for a show. Granted, all he had to do was look down and he saw me, and ever since then it was like we knew each other forever. But we have the same heart in this. and our heart is to be there for you. You know, because we've been blessed to have beautiful people in our life, and you know, one of the greatest things in life is to be able to reach down and help somebody else. You know, you never stand taller when you can do that.
And John's email address is right here. I put it up on the screen right here. You can see it. And John will say it for you anyways.
It's JRICCIO7@sbcglobal.net.
There you go. It's right there. So anyway, seriously, we're going to be doing these segments. We're going to do a few. We want to kind of keep them short and sweet, but the focus of today is be appreciative of every single moment that you have on this earth. Because like John said, you know, even given the fact that he's in a chair, even given the fact that he was quote-unquote handicapped, he wished he would have appreciated what he had back in the day. Now that he doesn't have that anymore. He can't go into the gym anymore. So, you know, I know people, John, that every day they don't complain, but they're anxious for the next thing. Yeah. And when you're in that anxious state, sometimes you overlook the present moment, and you're not appreciating the good, the beautiful, you know, all of the things that you have right here available to you. So that's one thing that we really want you to focus on today. We're going to wrap this one up for now, and then we're going to come back later on. We're going to talk about some other great stuff, right?
Sounds good to me.
All right. See you guys later.
Take care.